So we're going to be spectating one of the best Storms inside Marvel Rivals. Now, we don't really know the rankings for Season 5, so this is a Season 4.5 Storm. But the gameplay of when this was actually played is inside Season 5, right? So this is after the buffs. So the player itself was a high-ranked Storm, well, the #1 Storm. And then now they're playing the hero after, with all the buffs to the damage, right? So the thing with Storm, in my opinion, is that she kind of plays relatively boring, right? She doesn't really have much movement tech, which is kind of my main issue with this hero. And the reason why I can't kind of play heroes like this unless they're Vanguards, which makes sense. Obviously, you got the higher health pool. And I feel like Storm should have been a Vanguard. And I've made a full video on where I think certain heroes should have been placed inside Marvel Rivals. If you want to check that video out, you can leave it linked at the end of this one, so you can check that out. But we were doing a really good amount of damage here. Obviously, we are outputting solid damage to the enemy team. It's all about landing your shots with Storm, clearly. But when you're getting dived on like that, it's tough. Strange portal going on here, but it didn't really work out too well. Now, the good thing is that getting a Gambit ultimate on top of Storm might actually work really, really well, because you get that extra movement boost, which helps out a ton for Storm, right? And I think Storm maybe should have been a Vanguard because she moves a bit too slow. Maybe the extra HP would have done her justice, and maybe removed the movement boost ability for something else. Back in the fight now here, and like I said, the main thing about Storm is that you're hitting your shots. I think that's the most important thing. Of course, it's kind of the same for a lot of the DPS heroes in this game, like Hela and Phoenix as well. But I think for Storm particularly, especially since she doesn't really have any other attacks other than her secondary fire, this is kind of like the most important thing, right? Because her kit is relatively boring for the most part. So you want to be making sure that you're outputting as much damage as possible because of that damage boost that you're going to get, right? Now, one thing I would like to know when it comes to Storm is I'd like to see a game where someone plays Storm without using damage boost at all, and then maybe play the exact same game again but with using only damage boost, and seeing if the damage boost is actually giving you much of a difference in terms of winning those team fights. Obviously, we know the percentage boosts are 12% and then 15% once she activates the extra lightning charge. But I want to know, does that actually give you the last final hits you need to get the kill, or does it even really make that much of a difference, right? So we know the numbers behind it, but we want to know practically in-game if it's actually worth using a hero like this, or if you're maybe better off just using, I don't know, Iron Man. But we've got some insane picks here. Our player is clearly doing a really good job at dealing damage. Got 3 insane picks with a damage boost, so maybe Storm is kind of broken, who knows. Got the movement boost on now, trying to retreat a little bit here, which is not a bad play at all. We're trying to gather and group up with our team, or we're trying to push the enemy team into their spawn. Dealing a bit of damage here. Penny Parker is kind of strong in this season. So we're kind of getting a bit sandwiched here because the Penny's behind us for some reason. I don't know why the Penny's in there. Maybe they got the rocket BRB or something. Getting healed up really well from our Jeff and from our Invisible Woman. Those are the two healers that are probably the best at healing flyers, maybe along with Cloak and Dagger as well. And the good thing is we do have the Jeff Needle ultimate as well, right? That's going to allow us to win tons of fights too. As you can see here, we've popped the Jeff Needle ultimate as well. We've got a pick there, which is insane. And again, we got a finish on the Groot. So, in a general whole, I mean, our player that we're watching is actually insanely good at playing this character, which is obviously cool to see. But I want to know, like I said, is there much of a benefit of playing Storm maybe over playing Iron Man or someone else that's a flying hero, right? Because in theory, the damage boost sounds like a great idea. But is it better off just coming from maybe like a Mantis or something, right? Hitting our shots, man. We've not really missed a single shot yet from the looks of it. Getting the damage boost now. Hitting our shots again. Trying to focus on the Moon Knight here from the looks of things. We get taken out by the Strange. So that's my issue with Storm right there. You do get taken out from anyone that's going to jump on top of you. Obviously, every hero needs to have some kind of counterplay. But I feel like Storm is pretty much a sitting duck compared to the other flyers that all have movement tech to kind of get away from any dives or anyone trying to attack them, whereas Storm doesn't have this at all. Like, the movement boost doesn't really boost you very much at all, to be honest with you. So the only option you have is to try and fight your way out of it. In some cases, you're not going to be able to do that, especially coming up against a melee dive hero like Iron Fist, for example. Absolutely destroyed the rocket, though. We've got our team here. Get the pick on the Strange as well. We're playing really, really well as a team here, which is obviously playing into our game plan for the most part. Right here, we've got our shields up as well. Got Scarlet Witch ultimate. Poking some damage down range now. As you can see with the damage boost, we're pretty much 90% of the time on the damage boost. So if you are using anything other with Storm, then it's clearly not the play. Got Mag Bubble now, which is obviously ideal, is exactly what you want. And Mag's now got a massive buff as well. Popping ultimate now. This is a good thing about Storm. Her ultimate is really strong. Obviously, the Jeff Nado ultimate is incredibly strong, as you can see. Insane picks here, right? No one can really deal with this, even in the higher ranks, as you're watching right now. And again, we're moving on to try and get a couple of picks here. Focusing on the Invisible Woman. Take her out with a little bit of help from our teammate. Get a couple of assists here, which is cool. Got a strange portal going on as well now. Got our damage boost going. Every time we hit the kind of damage double boost, we seem to be getting really, really good picks here. Couple of picks on the enemy team. Landing a lot of shots though, man. I think Storm does require a lot of really good aim, which obviously is easier said than done. And this player is clearly doing their job, man. Absolutely wrecking the enemy team with the amount of damage that she's putting out. Moving on into the second round now. If you are enjoying this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, by the way, as we will be making more Marvel Rivals content, because I love this game, man. It's just so fun. Now, what I like about this game is that when they make adjustments to heroes, there's some meaningful changes in each of the patches, which makes some of the other heroes that are less viable more viable. Absolutely shreds the Captain America there. Now, it seems like that extra damage boost is the one that's helping the most, right? The one where you get the 15% damage. And I think that's where we're getting our finishes and final hits and picks from. The standard damage boost doesn't really seem to be doing all too much. I know it's a constant always on effect, and obviously that kind of makes sense. Even though we're damage boosting our Punisher right now because he's sitting within our range, he's not really got any picks. Poking some damage down range, just keep doing this, man, just all the time. Got mag bubbled, and then we've boosted the extra damage there as well. Focus on the Captain America again. Managed to get a quick assist. We've got an ultimate going off as well. This is going to be really, really big. The Invisible Woman popped her ultimate as well to kind of counter this. We've got the Jeff Nado added on top. So it feels like the Jeff Nado extends the timer on the ultimate, which absolutely wrecks the enemy team, by the way. That's insane. That is one of the reasons why you have to use Storm, is that ultimate combo is insane, man. So it looks like she pops the ultimate first, uses it for a couple of seconds, then pops on top the Jeff Nado to maybe extend the duration a little bit. I think that's kind of how that works. Which is pretty good, man. That's pretty good. I mean, they've got some insane team wipes off the back of it. And it's almost guaranteed to kill at least one or two heroes, right? That was an insane pick. I don't even know who she killed. The Cloak? She killed the Cloak as well. Our player's aim is actually really, really good. They're hitting a lot of their really important shots. Again, another assist here. Another assist. Another assist. Get the Wolverine out. Maybe get another assist, probably. Yep, plenty of assists to go around, man. That is insane. And as you can see, they're playing pretty low. If you didn't know this for any flying hero now, you should really be playing relatively close to your team. You shouldn't be flying so far away. I think people have learned this now over time though anyway, so I don't think you need me to tell you this, but in case you're new to the game, we've got another Invisible Woman ultimate. Both the enemy one and the teammate ones popped at the exact same time. Boosting our damage here. We've got another ultimate to go. We've got no Jeff combo. Or maybe we do have a Jeff combo. We do have a Jeff combo. And we've got mag bubbled as well. Oh my days, this is insane. Agamotto'd after we got out of the ultimate. Picking the... What the hell, man? This guy's aim's insane. If you do so much better on maybe Hela or something. Maybe he has a Hela, I mean, I don't know. But this guy's insane for his aim, man. Bit of a strange option here, but I suppose he's the only player that's in front of him, I guess. The extra damage boost. The lightning strike. Oh my days. There's a Wolverine to the bottom left, but he's not. He just stood there. That's crazy, man. Right. Focus the Wolverine. Get the Wolverine out. Oh, we don't care about the Wolverine? What's happening? Oh, wait. The Wolverine's in our team? Oh, the Wolverine. Oh, there's a Wolverine in each team. Right. Okay. These picks are insane, by the way. This guy's aim is ridiculous. If we've learned anything, this guy's aim is actually crazy. Got Groot ultimate going on. We've got another ultimate to go now. We built up so much ult charge in the past like 10 seconds, which is ridiculous. Got another ultimate ready to go. We can wait for our Jeff to then pop that whenever we need it, but we've got the enemy team completely pinned in now, so we don't really need it right now. We can use it when we need it, right? We're popping it now just to make sure we cap the point. So there we have it. We've got Midder B, who goes 59 and 6 as Storm, which is absolutely insane. 30k damage and 25 final hits. So we're definitely landing those final hits on the enemy to make sure we're getting our wipes, which is super important as well, right? Final hits are just as important as the amount of damage that you're dealing, especially for a DPS hero anyway. Now, with Storm, when it comes to the damage boost, it's kind of hard to tell if the damage boost was helping our team a lot or not, because the enemy team also had a Storm as well and they didn't really do so well. But if you enjoyed this video and you've seen how Storm can play within season 5, which she seems to be pretty decent for the most part if you can land your shots, then don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well. We're making more Marvel Rivals content, and thank you very much for watching.